Okay. Week 7 is in the books. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. Um, so we go into week 8. Not a ton of movement, more so in the bottom 6 than in the top 6 because the teams now I think are finally starting to get some separation. So there's not going to be drastic movement week to week because teams are getting far ahead of each other, and then I'm not going to drop them significantly if they just lose one. So from now on, movement, I think for the most part, is going to be more so like an iceberg. It's going to move slowly. Not going to be like the first handful of weeks where teams were shooting up and down the rankings every time, just based on a win or a loss. But we'll get into it. 12 angle, okay. 11, I dropped Cole World down to 11. This is a guy that just can't seem to get out of his own way. He can't put forward any kind of consistency. Cole rolled down to 11. 10. Where did I have Jake Shakes last week? I had him up at 8. I'm dropping him down to 10. Like, oh, my God, was that a bad performance? I had a chance to take down Super Soft Birthday Party, who did not put up a good week at all. We'll get to him in just a second. But, I mean, 104 points. Barely got to triple digits this week. By far lowest scoring team this week. So I mean that was really really bad. I need to see more out of Jake Shakes. So that was 10, 12, yeah, 12, 11, 10. Okay, so number 9, I have, he's only got one win, but I have to go with McConnell's Marksman. Like, this is a guy who, like, just a brutal schedule so far this week. Put up 147. That was more than a lot of people scored this week. That was more than Gallagher scored this week. Yeah, but he 1-5-1. He does not have that second win just because I looked. He has far and away the most points against so far. In fantasy, there's nothing you can do about that. So he's snake bitten, but game recognized game. So I like the performance he had this week. So I bumped him up. He is 9. 8. Next two teams, they just kind of stayed the same because pretty much everybody held serve, I think, this week. All of the higher ranked teams ended up winning. So from here on up, there's not going to be a ton of movement. So kept Sofa King at 8, beat an inferior team. He beat up on Cold World. It was good. He needed it definitely because he was on a 3-game losing streak going into this. So he's up to 3-4. He's back in the race. Good 139-point performance from Sofa King. 7. I mean, the Steck Sauce snake bitten curse continues. Excuse me. This is his 4th loss on the year. He has not lost a game by more than 3 points all season. A good performance. Put up 135. Late surge from Gallagher atop him. I think Gallagher had a 16-point day on Sunday. Snake. There's no other way to describe him. Jordan is just absolutely snake bitten this year. So he'll stay at 7, and I kept Your Mom's a Hoe up ahead of him because they do have the same record. Your Mom's a Hoe has the head-to-head tiebreaker on Steck Sauce, and he does also have more total points for. So Steck stays at 7. Your Mom's a Hoe stays at 6. Big Cat Rescue, good comeback week for him. He goes up to 4-3. He's above 500 again. He'll stay at number 5. Good 151 points. Now, I mean, I think that was, 3rd highest total this week, quietly. He got up to 151. So Big Cat Rescue stays at 5. Here's where I'm going to draw up some controversy, but I have to do it. I'll be honest. I'm sick of Super Soft continuing to win and not earning it. I'm dropping him to 4, and spoiler alert, you guys can figure out where I'm going with the rest. Ice Tome goes to 3, Gallagher stays at 2. I'm obviously going to stay at 1. Super Soft Birthday Party had fewer points than Engel this week. Engel put up 118 and he couldn't even do that. Like, his team is just not that good, and he broke me. He completely broke me. I said I wasn't going to drop him as long as he kept winning. I changed my mind. Like he's not the third best team. He's not actually not even the fourth best team. I'm totally throwing him a bone. He's the seventh highest scoring team in the league right now, but he's the only one in the league that doesn't have like 800 points against or more right now. He's at like 795. McConnell's marksman has like 930 points against right now, and like he outscored two people this week. And of course, one of them is the one he played, which I guess is his buddy Jake, or not Jake, Kirkpatrick. Collusion? Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, 115 points. If you're scoring fewer than Engel, you're doing something wrong. So, by the way, I'm bumping Ice Dome on top of him. Supersoft has like 800 something points for. Me and Ice Dome are already over 1,000. So like he's not in the same, like that 6-1 record is so misleading. I don't know how he does it, but he's top 4 team still. Keep him at 4, but whatever. For what it's worth, Timmy's Ice Dome. There are 3 teams in the league that have scored 160 points at least once in 1 week. Gallagher has done it once. I've done it twice, and Timmy's Ice Dome, 3 times he's gotten north of 160. So I don't know what happened with him on that little 2-game skid he went on, but like right now he is just playing out of his mind fantasy hockey. He was at 161.8. Easy win against Engel, but yeah, so I'll bump him up to 3. And then, like I said, Gallagher, he stays at 2. 137 point. Like I mentioned, his major Sunday comeback over Stexos got the win, so he stays as a 1-loss team, and he still has the tiebreaker in the division over Supersoft because of the total points for. And by the way, that is not a tiebreaker. He's going to lose it anytime soon. So, and yeah, and number 1, highest scoring team in the league, undefeated. Not much to say about me. Looking ahead next week, what do we got coming up this week? Ice Dome versus Stexos could be interesting. Gallagher versus Big Cat Rescue, I think, could be very, very interesting. That one could go either way. And we'll see if McConnell's marksman can like repeat that performance. He'll crush Supersoft. So that could be McConnell's marksman's second win. All right. 12 through 1. Engel, Coal World, Jake Shakes, McConnell's Marksman, Sofa King High, A1 Steak Sauce, Your Mom's a Hoe, Big Cat Rescue, Super Soft Birthday Party, Timmy's Ice Dome, Frank Gallagher, Unfinished Business. Let's go USA. Fucking beat Iran tomorrow.